Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. I am your host, Robert Parker, this evening. With me in the co-hosting chairs, my manager, my friend, the great Cody Newberry. Cody, how are you doing this evening?
I am fantastic. How are you, Robert?
I am doing okay.
Yeah, I had to see Coho in a hotel room before this, and then we told him to leave, and now we took over.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so today we have a team match. Caleb Go and Kane McMillan aren't here, which means the train is off the tracks. If they wanted this to be any kind of a professional show, they should not have put us in charge. But they did, or rather we forcibly took charge. I call this the multiplex coup. And I enjoy this. So, Cody and I are here. We're going to host a team match today for Fandom Fights. We have the new dedicated to art team versus Mischief managed. Both of these teams have big prospects, great potential. So let's go and hear from them in opening promos right now.
Hey, everybody. So imagine that I am like the world tree from Thor. I'm Earth, and then I have a bunch of branches where I go to all these different places. Combat Wrestling Tree over here, House Knight Tree over here, the Factory over here, the Trivia Dungeon over here, and now we're moving into D2A. Case has decided to walk away for a bit, so I am filling in. And Chris, last time in the singles tournament, I said over and over again, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Well, now it's we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. We will manage their Mischief. Am I right or am I right?
Hey, it's a little boat. It's Thomas. We're Mischief managed. Somehow, we're the #1 seed. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, I guess. And now we're playing Nico and the third Blues brother, so I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Thomas, how are you feeling about this?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I don't know what black magic happened to get us that 1 seed, but guess what? We got it. And with that 1 seed comes #1 seed expectations. We got to come out. We got to fight hard. We got to play better than we've ever played before. We got to play better than we did against Future Shock. We got to play better than we did against Moto Dragons. We have to continue that path that we're on. And today, dedicated to art, Nico. Oh my God, I forgot the other guy's name. Chris.
John Belushi.
Yeah, John Belushi. There we go. You guys are great competitors. I have no doubt that you two counterbalance each other. But Boatman and I, we do it even better. We're going to walk out here with that W. That's going to be one more step to that title.
But the thing is, what you and I are capable of doing is capable of counterbalancing each other as far as our strengths go. Because all of my gaps, you've got them filled. All of your gaps, I've got you covered. And that was the thing that Case and I, unfortunately, had just a couple too many similarities. And I think Nico and I can balance each other a little bit better this time around. So, listen, Mischief Managed, you guys are phenomenal players. So best of luck to you. But please don't be mad if we walk away with the win.
Expecto Patronum.
Why did I agree to this?
All right, and we are back. Those are some fire promos, Expecto Patronum all over this place. Let's get ready to go. Cody, who you got in this match?
Well, what I got from the promos is Nikos takes his branch and sticks it in other places, a bunch of different places, so that was awkward. Chris doesn't know if he's supposed to be here with Nico. He's regretting it like most people in the community. Thomas and Boatman. Thomas is a really nice guy. Boatman is a douche. So
biggest heel in the community.
They got the 1 seed over us, Ragnarok, so that's upsetting. But other than that, I think Thomas and Boatman will pull off the win, but don't be surprised if Nico and Chris spin something really good on that wheel, because Nico literally sticks that branch near that wheel too many times, because apparently he is a big fan of that wheel.
All right, so with that, we are going to go into proper introductions. I'm not going to do them. So introducing first, we have the team. My parents are asleep upstairs. That's right, Coho. I'm not going to scream and shout. I'm going to do the Tim Smith. Here we go. Introducing first, Nico Swabergoli and Chris Tolman. They are dedicated to art.
You sound like you swallowed a balloon.
Sounds like his balls haven't dropped yet.
And Thomas Scully, Mischief Manage. All right, so we are ready for this match.
What was that?
What happens
That was
when-
beautiful. That's what that
What
was.
happens when I get told I'm hosting a match 10 minutes after the match is supposed to start? So we're going to go to round one, and I'm going to let you through these rules because y'all know. All right, it's round one. Y'all have whiteboards, 10 questions, 10 predetermined randomized categories. One correct answer is 1 point. Write it down and show it to the audience at the same time. 3 repeats and challenge to use throughout the course of the match. And if you do get a perfect round, you are awarded a bonus question that has a possibility of 1 more point. So, are there any questions from our competitors? Otherwise, we'll hop right into it. And Cody will give you the first question.
All right, guys, your first question comes in Fandom quotes. What MCU actor says, "I have a plan, attack"?
Actor, correct?
Bless you.
You're a
Thank you.
child. Yes. Ask me another dumb question, and I will force a repeat on you.
Up.
And 5.
Repeat the question.
4.
Okay, use your first one. Fandom quotes. What MCU actor says, "I have a plan, attack"? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers.
I'm looking for Boatman first.
It is Robert Downey Jr.
And
Robert Downey Jr.
Nico
Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark.
and Thomas.
RDJ.
Nice job, guys.
I want
Clean
to take
sweep.
away a point because he still put the character on it.
Well, I'm not going to let you. As we go into your next question, which isn't in the category of it, DC. There's a movie based on DC Comics outside the DCEU. And here we go. I'm going to do my Caleb Coe impression here. Who directed Catwoman?
Like, this is just something that you're gonna have to know, because if you don't know,
You gotta know
then
these things. You gotta know these things if you're gonna be successful
You're
in
gonna do a
fandom.
Coho, you gotta have to a lot of hand motions.
You're not wrong.
A lot of hand motions.
5, 4,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
3, 2,
Tron Legacy.
1. Pens down, please. Dolman first.
I blanked.
Ooh, that is incorrect. Nico.
Pitoff?
That is correct. Thomas
Nope, didn't have it.
and Boatman.
Okay, I was under the impression it was spelled Pitoff.
It is spelt with an F, but he did pronounce it correctly,
Okay.
so I'm going to give him a point. Yes, it
Just
is
wanted
spelled
to make sure I didn't
P-I-T-O.
get it wrong.
Yes, you had the spelling correct, but Nico still had the
Okay.
correct answer. I'm still going to give it to him. All right, Cody, your third question.
All right, guys. Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, who dies escorting Harry? That's a good question.
That is a good question. I just
I
thought
don't
of
believe it's
something.
Robert Parker.
I didn't write this question. You're correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we're to Nico first.
Is it Mad Eye Moody?
That is correct. Thomas.
I said Dobby because he escorted Harry and his friends from Malfoy Manor to Bill and Fleur Shell Cottage.
Let's get all
Let's
the
see what
other
everybody
answers.
else has first. Yep. Boatman.
I said Hedwig. Because
And Dolman.
I also said Hedwig because that was en route to
Yeah.
or
All
en
right,
route
well,
from the
we're
wedding.
gonna take one quick second. All right, and we are back. There wasn't really a challenge there, just us judges trying to make sense of the question since neither of us wrote it. The question was pretty vague, and actually all 3 answers are correct. Dobby did die escorting Harry and his friends later in the movie, and at the beginning of the movie, both Mad Eye and Hedwig die. Mad Eye off screen, but it is during the transportation scene.
The entire movie is escorting Harry. So
Yeah,
a
the
lot of
entire
people
movie
are-
is moving Harry, so everybody's going to be correct. Everybody's going to get that point. So let's
Go
see.
be more
Currently have
specific
everybody
on your
tied at. Are you keeping score, Cody? I have everybody tied at 5.
that's what I have.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Just making sure. I didn't remember who I marked down. All right, so we got 5 to 5. We're going to your 4th question. Comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Here we go. Finish the lyrics from Beauty and the Beast. When I was a lad, I had 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. Now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm blank. I'm looking for 6 words. Remember that time Coho said that the live-action Beauty and the Beast is better than any Disney animated movie?
Oh my
That's
god.
That's accurate.
Did
happened
he
in
really say
Chicago.
that?
Yep.
In Chicago. Yep, by transitive property.
But now he says he
4,
doesn't believe that.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We're coming to Thomas first.
Roughly the size of a barge.
That is correct. Butman.
Roughly the size of a barge. Okay, I'm sorry.
Give him
That's
extra. He sung.
I'm gonna mute him if he ever does that again.
Good answer. Doman.
So I'm roughly the size of a barge.
Nico.
Yep.
Blank charge.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Mischief Magic going to take a 1-point lead with that one.
And you all should be minus points for singing. Thomas is the only one that's clear.
All right.
Next question, guys, comes in Fandom Oscars, everybody's favorite category. How many Best Original Oscars did Alan Menken win in the 90s for composing Disney films?
The Best Original Score Oscars.
Yes, Best Original Score.
You know, I hate questions like this.
Me
where you just
too.
have to pull a
Yeah, me
number out.
too.
Why don't you
And
just
it
say
doesn't
name
mean
blank of the blank? It's just Coho.
because
Just
it's Coho.
5.
Like we
This
know
is
we know he hates everybody in this league, but he doesn't have to show it.
1.
This is why I'm gonna be.
Hands down. We're to Little Boat first.
I just said 1, Beauty and the Beast.
That is incorrect. Chris, did you have it?
I said 3.
That is correct. Nico.
I also said 3.
Woohoo!
And Thomas.
3.
Nice job, guys. It's Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Pocahontas.
So we're not tied again, isn't it?
We are still tied, 8-8. Your next question in the category of Disney animation. In Aladdin, what is the first thing Genie says he cannot do? This is my favorite Disney movie. Have you seen the new one?
Second?
I have.
Try second.
5, 4.
The first one's my favorite movie. of
Repeat
all
the
time,
question, please. Repeat the
All
question.
right,
That's
that
your
is
second
dedicated
one?
to our second repeat of the match. Only one left. And your question again in the category of Disney animation. In Aladdin, what is the first thing Genie says he cannot do?
The new one scares me, so I don't want to.
5, 4. You scare me sometimes. 3,
That's true.
2, 1. Pens down, please. We are coming to Chris first.
I can't kill anyone.
That is correct. Nico.
I thought it was make someone fall in love. Damn it.
That is the second. And Thomas.
Can't kill anyone.
And Little Boat.
I said kill anybody, but that's acceptable,
That's
right?
perfectly
yes.
fine. Yep, absolutely. Mischief managed taking a 1-point lead with that question. Interesting that the repeat was used. All right, your next question then.
Probably shouldn't have used it, but oh well. You live and you learn.
Okay. Star Wars, everyone. Star Wars. Nico's probably sweating over there. What is the first thing Finn asks when he wakes up in The Last Jedi? Last Jedi.
Oh, sorry, I didn't start the timer. I was watching Batman v Superman.
Some people say it's ruined Star Wars. And
Those
some
people
people are idiots.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boards up. We are coming to Nico first.
Where's Ray?
Strange impression, but answer is correct.
I butchered that impression.
Thomas, did you have it?
Where's Ray?
That's correct. Caleb.
Where's Ray? I'm surprised I guessed
Nice
that one.
job. And Chris.
Where's Ray?
Nice job, Mischief Managed, keeping a 1-point lead as we go into your next question in the category of Star Trek. What is the first film in which the Enterprise is destroyed? We're looking by order of release.
Is this the one with the Millennium Falcon?
Yes.
Huh.
The USS Millennium Falcon.
It's a really good one. When they're on that planet with the red swords. Oh,
Oh, this scene makes me cry.
3,
I don't even know what that
2,
means.
Repeat.
1. You got the repeat in. That's the Mischief Manager's first repeat. And your question again in category Star Trek. What is the first film in which the Enterprise is destroyed?
This is not round 1. This is the round of repeats. Remember,
This is the
you only
repeat
have
round.
3.
It's weird, almost like Silver Shamrocks were playing.
That's
That would be challenges, actually. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We're coming to Thomas first.
Wrath of Khan?
That is incorrect. Caleb?
Said the same thing.
That is incorrect. Chris?
Star Trek 3: The Search for Spock.
That is correct. Nico?
Star Trek 3: The Search for Spock.
That is correct. Dedicated to Art, taking the lead with that question.
All right, guys. Your next question comes in Marvel. Marvel.
Hold on, give me a second to erase my board, please. Okay, I'm good.
Get a napkin or something. Better than that thing on the bottom of your marker. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, who plays Norman Osborn?
Oh.
I'm the same way as Chris. If somebody would have asked me that question, starting with Amazing Spider-Man 2, I would have cussed. But
Yeah.
Once it was a character, I would
5,
have been like,
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Little boat.
He's brilliant in adaptation. Chris Cooper.
Absolutely correct. Chris?
Nope. For some reason, I heard Harry, and yep. Nope.
Oh, that is incorrect. Did not have it. Nico?
I blanked as well.
And Thomas?
In there for 5 seconds, Chris Cooper.
the swing.
Chris Cooper is correct. And Mischief Managed back in the lead. Lead has changed hands many times in this match so far. As we're going to your final question, because I don't believe anybody's perfect.
Nope.
We are in the category of Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, who does Claire ask to help her go back to the island?
Oh,
Well,
shoot.
We're looking for the character name.
That's a question. As somebody that would put this as a strength, this is what you would consider a. I think we need first and last. Is that correct?
But yes, we're doing the first and last name.
Oh, dang it.
Sorry, I didn't specify. Give you a couple more seconds.
Shoot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. Don't.
Owen Grady.
Correct for 1 point. Nico.
Owen Grady.
Correct. Thomas.
Owen Grady.
Nice job. And Little Boat.
I said Owen Davids, couldn't think of his last name.
Oh, so we end round 1 tied 15-15 at the end of round 1. As we go into your second round, which works like this, it's the wheel round. I'm going to bring up a wheel. Whoever is in the lead, in this case, nobody. So whoever's the higher ranked team is going to choose to go first or second after they hear the categories. Then whoever is up will spin the wheel. You get a category. If you don't like what you spin, you can respin, but you have to stick with the second option. The first one's not to your liking. Then you're going to get 5 questions from that category with 2 points apiece. You can check to multiple choice, but the values of the question goes down to 1 point, and there is stealing in this round. So,
Can you give me the score one more time, Robert?
yep, I have 15. So your categories in this round are MCU, Disney Animation, Wizarding World, Pixar, DreamWorks, Disney Live Action, DC, and James Bond. So hearing those, Mr. Manager, I believe you are the higher seed. Would you like to go first or second?
Let's spin first, Boatman.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, especially because I like this wheel quite a bit.
And hey, Boatman, your name's not Robert next time, okay?
Okay. So your spin is in. And it is DreamWorks. What would you like to do with DreamWorks?
Honestly, Thomas, I'm okay with this, but I'm also okay with spinning because I'm not really afraid of anything on the wheel, but I'm pretty confident in this one, so it's up to you.
If you feel confident, then let's go with it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. You guys, alright, we're back to me, so you can't see questions. I've only done it once, it'll never happen again. Your category is DreamWorks. Here we go, 5 questions. Keep in mind, we are looking for a final answer
Okay.
for this round. So here we go. Who voices Marty the Zebra in the Madagascar trilogy?
Chris
Chris
Rock.
Rock. Final answer.
For 2 points. Alright, here we go. What ability does Megamind's watch give him in Megamind?
Bowman, it gives him the ability to shift change into different people.
That's
to
right.
himself as different people. Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct. We're looking for shapeshifting, disguising as other people. That's correct.
Okay.
Your third question. In Kung Fu Panda 2, what Kung Fu master is the first one killed by Lord Shen?
Oh. Bowman, do you know?
I'm not. This is the Kung Fu Panda one I've watched the least. So we need.
Yeah, let's go multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Thundering Rhino, B, Shifu, C, Storming Ox, or D, Croc.
Do you have a guess, Thomas?
I'm thinking it's A, Thundering Rhino.
Let's go with it. A.
Final answer.
Correct for 1 point.
Good job. Good job.
2 more questions left. Here we go. In How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, what is the name of the Dragon Slayer?
Oh.
Is that on digital?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Own
okay.
it.
Yep. This is not the first question we've had from this one.
Okay, fair. Okay. I'll know his name right when I hear it,
So
but if
good.
you think
Yeah, I know when I hear it. Multiple choice. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, your
So
options
good.
are A, Drago, B, Grimmel, C, Eret, or D, Spitelout.
I'm pretty sure. What are you thinking? Because I don't want to say it and then influence you.
It's between two. Both.
What are you thinking between?
I'm thinking between A and B. Both sound
I'm
really.
thinking it's B because I think
Yeah. Let's go B. Final answer.
Final answer.
Correct for 1 more point.
Damn it.
And your last question. Jim Parsons stars in what 2015 DreamWorks film?
Home.
Home.
Final
Yeah,
answer.
home. Final answer.
For 2 more points.
Nice job, Bowman.
Yeah, good job.
At the end of that round, that brings your score, Mischief, managed up to 23 points, if I did the old math right. 23 points to currently D2A's 15, so they're at an 8-point deficit as we go into D2A's spin. There we go. Your spin is in, and it lands on opponent's choice.
Okay, Thomas, what do we want to give them?
They are the luckiest team in this league.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong. I'm just gonna admit it. We are lucky. I'm so sorry.
I can read you down the categories one more time.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah. Read the categories again.
Categories one more time are MCU, Disney Animation, Wizarding World, Pixar, Disney Live Action, DC, and James Bond, and DreamWorks. But you already
Okay. Thomas, I'm thinking we would probably want to go with something that we care more about them being bad in than wanting to get steals, right? I'm thinking James Bond.
I think James Bond too.
I think James Bond. Let's give him James Bond.
All right, they're gonna give them James Bond. So opponents
With Dolman.
I got the box set above me. Don't let me down.
Bond. Here we go. All right, dedicated chart, Nico and Dolman. Remember, we have 1 repeat left in this match. James Bond. First question: who directed Goldfinger?
Guy Hamilton, final answer.
Dang it.
For 2 points.
Thank you.
Good
Your
poll.
second question: what U.S. city does Diamonds Are Forever primarily take place in?
Las Vegas, final answer.
Correct for 2 more points.
Dang it.
Number 3. Octopussy runs a international crime ring that smuggles what?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, money, B, jewels, C, priceless artifacts, or D, artwork.
C, final answer.
C is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal.
Okay.
The options.
Your options again are A, money, B, jewels, C, priceless artifacts, or D, artwork.
So I despise this movie so much. I haven't watched it a whole lot. But Bowman, I'm thinking it might be.
Artwork?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's D, artwork.
D, artwork, final answer?
All right, that is incorrect. We were looking for jewels.
Dang it! I have one.
Chris, I'm sorry, I'm not really helping out much this
All right.
round, but I am not good with Bond.
Sorry.
All right, your next question. What was the last Bond film to star Pierce Brosnan?
Die Another Day. Final answer.
2 more points. And your last question. In Skyfall, what is the name of the groundskeeper of Skyfall?
I'll know as soon as I hear a multiple choice.
All right, your options are A. Albert, B. Kincaid, C. Tanner, or D. Severine.
Kincaid. Final answer.
1 point.
That was a bold strategy given Dolman.
I didn't know that he was good at Bond.
I didn't know he was getting Bond.
Do your homework, people. Do
Great
your
job
All right.
making up for my misgivings, man.
All right,
great,
so that
great job.
brings your total dedicated to art up to 22 points, 1 point behind Mischief Manager, which is sitting at 23 points. So we're going to go into round 3, which works like this. It's the betting round. We're going to give you a category. Based solely off of that category, you have to choose which your team members will take that question. Then you have to choose how many points you'd like to bet. We're going to give you that question. If you get it right, you get that number of points correct. If you get it wrong, you lose that number of points. Then the second question has to be answered by the person who didn't take the first one. Same thing for questions 3 and 4. And then same thing with the fifth one. So the match ends when somebody's mathematically eliminated. Currently, you can bet between 0 and 2 points. Mischief manages a 1 point lead. Your categories, your first category is in MCU. Please choose which of your members you'd like to take in MCU.
Bowman, I can take this one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And Chris, I believe we agreed I would take this one if it came up.
Yep. You got it.
He pointed pretty fast.
I can't really see.
All right, please write down how many you'd like to
issues.
bet. Write down how many you'd like to bet.
It's a tight match.
All right, Cody, you want to take evens then on this one?
What's on?
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mischief Manage, how many are you betting?
2.
2 points for Mischief Manage. All right. Dedicated Tart.
I'm playing it safe. 1.
1 point for them. All right, your question in MCU. In Avengers: Age of Ultron, what significant person does Cap see in his vision? The tension is high. This match has been extremely close, even with a opponent's choice on the board. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. Nico, we're going to be first.
Should have gone 2. Peggy Carter.
And Thomas?
The war's over, Steve. Peggy Carter.
Both correct. Mischief Manage extending their lead there.
Sorry, Chris. We got this still.
5 to 23.
Yep. And your next one is Star Wars. How much would you like to bet in Star Wars? Robert, I'll make you a big bet on what Dolman is going to bet on this question. All right, and we'll go to Chris first. What are you betting?
2 points.
And Bowman?
I don't want to fall too behind in case I get it right, so I'm going to bet 1, even though I'm not very good at Star Wars.
1 point. Okay. Question. What rank does Han have on Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back?
Sorry, Thomas.
Bowman bet 1, correct?
It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tight.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. Bowman.
Said Captain.
And Dolman?
Captain.
Both correct.
Should have bet more!
Both correct.
Bowman,
Captain
I'm so proud of you right now.
Thank you! I'm impressed that I got
25, 26.
All right, so we are at 26 for Mischief Manage and 25 for Dedicated Art Mischief Manage. So with a 1 point lead, your next category, of course, then is scores and soundtracks. How many would you like to bet? Or no, sorry, excuse me. Which of your competitors would like to take scores and soundtracks?
Thomas, what do you think?
Chris, I think this is you.
I can take scores and soundtracks. I know a good bit. So I mean, unless you think you want to take it.
Well, what? I think I'll take it because like nothing like Disney or anything like that has come up yet. So hopefully, like that'll be the next.
Okay, so yeah, I'll defer to you. You can take this one.
Oh, I was saying that you should take scores.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll take it.
Because there might be like the next one something.
My bad. Yeah, I will take it then.
All right, so Thomas is taking it, and who's taking it for Dedicated?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Please write down how many you'd like to bet.
1 point game. Wow. And this is a round 1 matchup. This is insane.
Yeah, this has been a crazy good match so far. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Thomas, how much would you like to bet?
Playing it safe, just doing 1.
And Chris.
Go big or go home. 2 points.
2. All right. Here we go. Your question. Who composed the score for Sky High?
I know we need all hands up on screen just to make sure everybody's up in the up and up. Just to make sure you all know.
A Sky High question was asked in my very first team
4,
match.
3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. Thomas, what you have?
Alan Silvestri?
That is incorrect. Loss of 1 point there.
I said James Horner.
That is also incorrect. Loss of 2 there. We're looking for Michael Giacchino.
Oh.
Fuck! I was starting to write that.
It was
Family film, I should have known.
Dedicated are now at 23 to Mischief manages 25. So we go into your next question, which Boatman and Nico are taking. That's in the category of DC. How many would you like to bet in straight up DC?
I should probably go ballsy on this one.
If it's a Swamp Thing question, I'm walking out of this room.
I might do the same. But
Well, Robert, don't say anything. Five, 4,
3, sorry.
2, 1. Bowman.
I'm going for it. 2 points.
Okay.
2 for Boatman.
And Nico.
Okay, Nico.
I'm doing the same.
Alrighty, so
All right, guys.
I'm just doing math real quick here. Okay, so if D2A misses and Mischief Manage hits, that is game.
Yeah.
Okay. Which DC film unites cast members including Idris Elba, Zoe Saldana, and Chris Evans? As confident, we look like we're going to the last question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Caleb Bowman.
The Losers?
And Nico?
Fuck you, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. It's the losers.
That is correct. We still have a game. We're at 25 to 27. A 2-point game. As we go into your final question. This one, remember, you can confer on you. Each team gets a separate question. So whoever's in the lead, pick question 1 or question 2. That's from Mischief Managed. Question 1 or question 2?
Thomas, what do you think? 1 or 2?
Let's go 1.
Okay.
All right. So that means that Dedicated will get to confer on question 2.
What's the category?
The category is Disney animation. How would you like to bet in Disney animation?
Okay. And everybody gets Disney animation or just us?
Yes. Yeah. You guys don't have to bet. Oh wait, yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Do you?
Yeah.
Everybody has to write down how many you like to bet.
And is everyone betting individually?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
You
You're
confer.
working as a team.
We're
Comment.
a team.
I think we know what we're doing, right?
Yep.
Currently-
I have faith in you, my
Yeah.
friend. I have faith.
It's a 2-point game. We got to go for it, man.
Go for it.
All right, so we're betting 2 points.
All right, Mischief.
2 points.
Bold strategy, Cotton. All right. Here we go. So, Dedicated to Art will get their question first. If they get it right, the game is tied. If they get it wrong, Mischief Managed will win. So you guys can confer. You have one
What
repeat.
question did Caleb and then pick first?
Boatman and Thomas picked question 1.
Okay.
So question 2 for dedicated to art. Cody, would you like to read it?
Yes. In Aladdin, what is the genie's second wish? Oh, what is Aladdin's second wish? Sorry, not Genie's second wish. Aladdin's.
For Genie to save him from drowning, final answer.
For 2 points, that is correct.
Dang.
Nice job, man. Nice job.
Conferring, but
That
that
one.
is correct. Currently a tie game, and Mischief Manager did bet 2, so if they get the question right, they win. If they miss it, they lose.
Okay.
Your question. In Zootopia, what region are Judy and Nick attacked by a jaguar in?
Okay.
All hands on screen.
Hands on
Sorry,
screen,
should I-
both hands.
Okay.
It's like the jungle. We can confer, right?
Yes.
Yes, but Bowman. Sorry, I don't know. I'm blanking on that one.
It's like the. Is it the jungle-ish one? It's like.
5.
I
Repeat the question.
repeat the question. Yeah.
Okay, that's your second repeat. And your question again in Disney Animation. In Zootopia, what region are Judy and Nick attacked by a jaguar in?
It's like.
I agree with you. It's a jungle, but I don't know the name.
5.
Repeat the question.
Okay. Your last repeat here. In Zootopia, what region are
Both
Judy
hands.
and Nick attacked by a jaguar in?
Thomas, hands on screen.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You're good.
Okay.
I trust you. I'm just making
The
sure.
jungle. Okay, like let's just brainstorm here while we have time. Jungle.
Jungle Topia, Jungleville, Jungle Stun, Jungle.
Jungle.
4.
Jungle Village. Jungle Village.
Jungle Village.
final answer.
And your winner,
We would have bet
moving
0.
on to the next round, dedicated to
Yes!
We would have bet 0. I don't know.
We're looking for the Rainforest District. Rainforest District. So, dedicated to art, taking the win there. This was a game. This was an excellent game. Clearly, I want to get your thoughts before we go into post match.
Yeah, this was insane. It was kind of like when we played Blockbuster. It was super close, way closer than it needed to be. Again, came down to betting, bold strategy at the end to go for 2 if you don't bet for 2. But it's your strength. You got to ensure the win almost, but it's rough. And it came down to a question pick. Again, fantastic match. Yeah. This is insane. This is a huge upset. Not a huge upset for the simple fact, but this is a new team of Doman and Nico having to work together, where him and Case have worked together so well in the past. So, hats off to dedicated art, and I'm pretty shocked. I'm pretty shocked right now.
Absolutely. This was interesting strategy for sure. You know, I had Mischief managed bet 0 there, no matter what. He would have gone to sudden death. But, you know, they took the chance. They also, the opponent's choice gave him bond. You know, they didn't get max points in that run for dedicated art, but, you know, tied at the end of round 1, 1-point game at the end of round 2. This betting is where the whole match came down. We're going to get some post-match thoughts right now. First, from our unfortunate lose today, Mischief Managed. You guys played a great game. 15 points in round 1 is fantastic. Got every question right in DreamWorks. Just fell short in the betting round a little bit. How are you guys feeling today?
I think we had the knowledge down. We needed to work on the strategy. I think that's the takeaway here. I think Thomas and I both need to, you know, take this time that we're not in the tournament and really work out the strategy and all that. Because I think when it comes to knowledge, we were really good on that. I just think when it comes to strategy, we probably need to think about that. It's hard because we've never had to go into the third round. You know, we've had 2 KOs in the past. So, but Thomas, you played a great game.
I think this was a phenomenal match. You know, however way you want to put it, both teams did a phenomenal job. I think that we sort of rushed the decision of Bond a little bit because Bond is a category that, you know, is maybe not as well chosen in round 2 as maybe some other categories. So we knew that we should have known that the questions would have been maybe a little bit on the simpler side. But I think that's where the strategy comes in a little bit. We need to work on our strategy there in round two. And as for the final question, we bet 2 points because Disney animation is one of our strengths, and I think in no world would we have bet 0 in that case.
And like, had I gotten the Aladdin question, we would have gotten.
At the end of the day, it comes
down to if we would have picked question 2 over question 1.
Down to picking either 1 or 2. I mean, that's really what it boiled down to. But I'm happy with our performance, and we'll be back. We'll come back stronger. Yeah.
This is Kane cursing you for thinking Zootopia is better than Moana. Just heads up.
All right. So yeah, we'll go back then. I'm sure we'll see you guys again soon. You guys, obviously, for good reason, we're number one. You guys are a great team. A little bit lack of strategy there in the last round, but that's okay. You guys still put a hell of a game. 76% accuracy for the team. It's nothing to frown at all. So we will go into the interviews now for Dedicated Art. You guys want to talk about how you feel about that match?
Okay, look, I'm actually kicking myself in the ass a little bit for 2 things. For one, overthinking both the Octopussy question and for overthinking the Sky High question, because I knew it was Giacchino, but for some reason I overthought it. It's as simple as that. But look, Mischief managed. You guys, I swear to God, if you hang your heads at all about this match, we're gonna have some fighting words, because Jesus Christ, literally. Now, granted, yes, I knew it was Rainforest District, but for some reason I thought, I wasn't sure if you guys were going to count that as correct or not. But you guys had us on the edge of our seats, so thank you for giving this version of Dedicated Art the best possible first match.
I just want to state for the record that in the 2 years that I've been a part of this community, I have never won a 2-on-2 match before. I have won a couple times in 1-on-1 competition. I won in one of the few times there was 3-on-3. It was Faction Wars, the Elimination Style Survivor Series month, way back when. But in all the times I've done tag team matches, I have not been on the winning side, unfortunately. I came close a few times, but it feels good to finally get over this hurdle, and to get over this hurdle against a team as good as Thomas Scully and Caleb Boatman. I have been on call for a great many of Boatman's matches lately, and every single time, win, lose, or draw, he busts his ass, and he just shows how knowledgeable he is. And to come up victorious in this match, it's you can see I'm still a little bit in shock, because I thought I had honestly doomed us when I bet 1 on that MCU question. But again, like, you never know when it's going to be an actor's question where you don't know the name or the composer or the director, or if it's going to be a plot question that like the back of your hand. And it just happened to be the latter. And I thought not betting enough would have cost us in the long run. And thankfully, we made up for lost ground. And by the way, all the ridicule about Jeffrey Dean Morgan worked out in my favor for once. So, yeah. And speaking of Jeffrey Dean Morgan, that brings us to what's next on the agenda. Kings of Winter. I was one of the 4 people in that first ever tag team match that took place here in Multiplex Entertainment. Jim and Coho were 2 of the other 4. So I'm looking to get some revenge, because that was an embarrassing match for me. And I think now that I've shown that I've upped my game, I'm focused. Chris is focused as always. So I feel like this is where Winter falls.
Plus, I've already kicked their ass. I will happily kick it again.
All right, we are happily ass-kicking here on Multiplex Entertainment. Interestingly, Cody, both of these teams had the exact same accuracy in this match. Both teams got 23 out of 30 questions right, 76% for both teams. It just mattered who hit where. So this was an intense match.
Yeah.
This is one of the best matches, the most close, tension-filled matches ever. Dedicated Art looking forward to facing Kings of Winter. I'm sure Coho has some snarky remarks to make right back. But Cody, how do you feel?
Yeah.
Today's match?
When people want to know why the Fellowship is the top faction, it's because strategy is key. If you don't have strategy, you have nothing. As soon it may be because I've been in the community a little longer, or maybe that I've watched enough matches of my opponents, but as soon as they gave Dolman James Bond, I said, you just gifted him back into this match. You go something a little broader, maybe you don't have that weakness. But James Bond is a category that a lot of people fear in this league, and Dolman is not one of them. So, yeah, it was an interesting strategy. Again, and it came down to betting, too. The bold moves that some people made on different ones. I'm the kind of say as you catch me instead of me getting lost on the last question. But I'm the same way as Boatman. I would have done 2 on Disney Animation because that's what I put all my faith into. But let's not talk about the James Bond questions were a little easy. Those DreamWorks they're on par, so I would say. So that's just me. But it was a good match. I am so happy, so flippin' happy that Mischief manages out of this tournament. A team that shares a strength with me. I do not want to face them, so I'm glad that they're out right now. So that's awesome. And Nico, I hope I meet you in the finals to beat you. So yeah.
All right, so from everybody here at Multiplex Entertainment, from our competitors today, Mischief managed Thomas Scully and Caleb Boatman, and dedicated are Chris Tillman and Nico Rigoli. That was my co-host, Cody Newberry, and I have a near host, Robert Parker. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Thank you all for watching this match, and we'll see you next time.